Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa Grace and today I'm just outside of Scott, Arkansas at a beautiful pecan orchard. This place, I'm at this lovely Airbnb and it's the most peaceful place I've been in a while. And so I'm gonna plein air paint today with oil. I'm so excited to capture this beautiful place. So I have my setup all ready, and I'm going to start by sketching out the scene. It kind of reminds me of like one of those like classic country paintings you see, or I've seen in art museums and stuff. So I feel like inspired to paint this one. It's gonna be good. Also, think about what you don't hear right now. You don't hear cars or alarms or people yelling. I don't know, you don't hear much except crickets and wind. And that is quite pleasant. So yeah, I'm enjoying that today. I feel like I say this quite a bit that I'm gonna try to do it in like an Impressionist style, but today we're gonna try again. I just have this vision in my mind of what I want it to be. So that's exciting. Sometimes I go into a plein air paint and just see a beautiful scene and kind of have the challenge of making it come to life whenever I don't always have the vision in my mind, but today I have it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm using a 10 by 12 panel today, and one thing I've been learning in my design class is what the orientation of your painting does for your viewer. So I learned recently that landscape painting, so when it goes this way instead of this way, helps the viewer feel more peaceful. Like it's just kind of like a mood that comes across, like something that's communicated. So I decided to do that with today's painting because I don't know, this place is so beautiful and peaceful. I wanted to try to communicate that with whatever my viewer may be thinking. So that's what I'm doing today. So normally I sketch out the sky, which is really helpful for like identifying where the cloud patterns are, but sometimes I've noticed my tone or like the burnt sienna I use to sketch can bleed into like the white of my clouds. And so today, since these clouds are such a big, like play such a big role in this painting, I'm just going to kind of freehand it. Clouds are nice like that. They have the luxury of not being super exact. Plus, I said I was doing an Impressionist style today, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go for it with the clouds. Maybe you know you're learning your brushes whenever you decide you need another one to do something specific. I'd say that's growth. 1 year later. Okay, a question for my more seasoned oil painters. Mineral spirits. So sometimes when I'm blending a color, it like comes out a little brown because of my mineral spirits it's a little brown tinted. So my question is there such thing as like clear mineral spirits? And how long can you go like without changing it out? Is it like endless or no? Because I have this little bucket that lets paint sink to the bottom so the top is supposedly clean, but then again it gets a little brown tinted sometime. So let me know. Got a little bug friendo again. You want to hop onto my paintbrush? Or, yeah, go that way, that's fine. So as I'm going, I'm just slowly adding a tiny bit more of my phthalo blue into my blue-white mix to make the sky. And as I'm going, I'm just adding a little bit more at a time so I can make a slow gradient from a bright sky, bright blue at the bottom to more of a darker blue at the top. So one of the things I wanted to communicate with this painting was like the feeling of like peace. Like this place is so peaceful, so calm and so still. But one thing I started to do that I'm noticing now is my brush strokes in the sky are adding a little bit more movement, which is communicating a little bit of chaos, I think. And so just as I'm reevaluating the sky, I think I want to calm it down just a little bit, because the sky is like what I want to be like the focal point of this painting. And so I want it to communicate the right message, like the message I'm trying to communicate. So yes, I'm just gonna go over it and try to calm it down a little bit by making my brush strokes a little bit more uniform, so I can communicate that peaceful message. But in that concept, remember, it's always okay to redo something if you don't like it. It doesn't mean you failed. You're just caring more about your message than you would if you didn't try again. So, just a little reminder that it's okay to try things again. Okay, so straightening out those strokes I think really helped this painting a lot. It's feeling a lot more peaceful now, kind of like down to earth. But now what I'm gonna do, I think, is go back and add some more white once I finish the top of the sky, just to refresh the clouds and kind of blend it into the blue. So I think that's what I'm gonna try. So things are going well. I just got my tree line pretty much painted here. I'm gonna go in and add a few more dark lines to add like some like tree trunks in there. But what I'm headed to now is this field of grass. So I'm gonna try to kind of add like some layers to just reinforce the idea of depth. Bringing this closer, I added these little plants here to kind of add some distance and like sense of depth out there. So that's what I'm going to do next, and we'll see how it goes. I think that needs more yellow. This place has had quite an abundance of bugs. There's even 2 on my painting right here, right now. That one and that one. These little bugs, I guess they love oil paint or something, because they'll land on the panel and just like run to the paint and get stuck. So they don't want my help to get out either. So just gonna leave them be. It is part where stuff actually starts moving.
Did you already do the dark stems?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Like, did I miss that?
I'm
I see some dark things in there, but I didn't know if that's
gonna add some more. But I guess I just got sidetracked on this field. It's too exciting.
I'm excited about it.
I've been doing this field and like the tree line, and I almost forgot I haven't even done the house yet. So now we move on to the house as the finale. So the funny part about this painting is I thought it was gonna be fast. I thought like big sky, small stuff. No, I guess I just don't paint fast. Yep. So painting a White House can be kind of mind-bending because you never actually really use just straight white to paint the house. So my trick is to think about what color you're seeing rather than thinking about it actually being white. For instance, my house right now is kind of in shadow, so it's kind of like a gray-blue, and that's definitely not straight white. So whenever you look at the White House compared to the sky, for example, the house is a lot darker than the sky, and the sky is almost white in like tone. So you also have to pay attention to the tone and to the actual color, instead of just thinking, oh, it's a White House, because it wouldn't really fit right in the scene if you just painted it white like you painted the clouds. So remember that next time you paint a White House. Sometimes I like to add just a little spot of paint to test and see if my color is how I want it.
I love your painting.
Thank you, Nana.
This looks so good. Wow, you captured that little house well.
Oh, thank you.
And the trees.
Aw.
So nice. Finish it up.
Almost done. Scratch my fingernail across my painting. So I normally use a mechanical pencil to scratch my name into my painting, but couldn't find it, so we improvise. Nature, stick. Wow. Another painting in the books. This one turned out really nice. What do you guys think? What do you think? Huh. Got some bugs on here. See if I can get them off without scratching my painting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this peaceful setting as much as I did. I really enjoyed painting here. I'll see you guys next time. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think fall is appealing because of the crunch sounds from the leaves. That's why people like it. That's my theory.